Hey guys, welcome back to Hope with Jonathan. I'm your host, Jonathan Traylor, and welcome back to our show. Hey guys, tonight we have, or today we have a excellent guest, all the way guys from Wales. It's Darren, the TikTok kidney warrior, and I can't wait to bring him on tonight, guys. Listen, this is going to be an incredible interview. Can't wait to bring him on the show. Really excited about this. We're actually going live as well on our TikTok channel. So if you're not already following us over there on TikTok, go ahead and check us out. Also, you can check out Darren as well. He is Darren, the TikTok kidney warrior. And guys, listen, if you haven't already, check this out right here on YouTube. Please do so. All you have to do is hit Hope with Jonathan, type it in, and there we are. You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean a ton to us if you would do so. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this chat overlay up. Hey guys, I really appreciate you. All the way from Canada, Toronto, Canada. Really appreciate all the support. All the way from Toronto, it's Kyle Hawkridge. Hey, man, I really appreciate you showing up tonight and supporting us. I keep saying tonight because normally I do my show at night. But hey, guys, listen, this is going to be an incredible interview. Again, we've got Darren from Wales. It's going to be an awesome interview. It's going to be informative. We're going to ask him some great questions about regarding kidney disease, his kidney disease story, and why he advocates on the app, on the popular social media app, TikTok. He's a really cool individual, and I've seen a lot of his videos on there. Of course, I'm following him, but he's really incredible advocate. Guys, listen, if you haven't already, check this out. Over at hopewithjonathan.com. You can sign up for our free newsletter. You can check out our website. We have you can listen to our podcasts over there. You can watch live interviews. You can purchase merch to help us continue doing what we're doing. And we'd really appreciate it. Again, guys, if you haven't already checked out donatelife.net, please go over there, sign up today to be a life-saving hero, organ donation hero. If you need support, maybe you've just been recently diagnosed with kidney disease, maybe you're battling kidney disease, maybe you're on dialysis, or maybe you're in need of a living transplant and you need some support, please go check out kidneysolutions.org. They are great for kidney support. Listen, guys, for more great information, you can go check out kidneyconversations.info. And also, guys, if you're watching this video, please drop a comment. Let your voice be heard. We would love to have your comment while we're interviewing Darren. And if you're watching this, if you came across this, you're definitely watching this live. This is not a recording. This is actually live. So we're live right now. And we definitely appreciate your support for Hope with Jonathan. We can't do this show without you guys. And again, guys, remember, this is no way, shape, or form a diagnosis. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and play this video really quickly to let you guys know about what our standards are regarding to checking with your team. So please go ahead and check your team. Watch this quick video.
Jonathan is created as an informational, educational, and entertainment show. Hope with Jonathan hosts, guests, partners provide information on the basis of research and personal experiences, and is not to be taken as or implied as diagnosis of any disease or treatment. Hope with Jonathan, its host and guests and partners, recommend and encourage you to speak to your medical team before implementing any treatment or diagnosis found on this show or any product, service associated to Hope with Jonathan.
All right, guys. So basically, guys, as you guys know, this is no way, shape, or form a diagnosis. Please check with your team. But hey, guys, without further ado, without any more, we're going to welcome our special guest, Darren, all the way from Wales. This is going to be an incredible show, guys. I hope you guys are ready for this. We're going to bring on our special guest, and really excited about this. And I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. So listen, guys, let's welcome to the show, Darren. Hey, Darren, how are you?
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. I really
Brilliant.
appreciate you doing the show today with me.
Oh, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Been looking forward to it actually. I'm quite nervous. I don't know why I do this quite frequently on TikTok and everything else, but it's a new experience on YouTube and everything else. So hello everyone. Thank you for joining.
So Darren, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
Right, so my name is Darren. I'm from South Wales in the UK. I'm 42 this year. No spring chicken anymore. Um, I've been suffering with chronic kidney disease since 2016.
Hmm.
Um, was diagnosed after having several symptoms. So I took my story onto TikTok to try and share my story and to give people awareness of something that not many people know a great deal about, unfortunately. So that was my idea, was to spread the word of what we go through, and all the hardships that we suffer on occasion, our medication treatments, diet plans, exercise plans, and everything else like that. So that was my reasoning behind it, because I never heard a single thing involving kidney disease in my life before I was diagnosed. So
Yeah.
that was my ideal.
Yeah, that was kind of one of my questions was I wondered if compared to how it is in the states, because I found that that was the same here in the states, was there wasn't a lot of like commercials on TV or a lot of references or resources. Before I had went into I had suffered kidney failure. I was like I thought I was fighting the flu, and basically ended up in the ER with a lot of different symptoms, and I didn't have any education on kidney disease. And so beforehand, so when I got hit with kidney failure and ended up in the emergency room, it was like a truck hit me, literally. So I wondered if in Wales it was sort of the same thing as like in the States for some people.
Yeah, there's not any television advertisements. There's not any radio advertisements. There's nothing. I mean, we've got our groups here, like you guys have got. We've got the National Kidney Federation, Kidney Research, Kidney Care, Kidney Wales. But they are doing limited work on limited funds, unfortunately. They're doing good work. They're doing very good work, but they don't have the funds to make adverts. They don't have the funds to make radio commercials and everything else. It's just so difficult. So people are not aware of what we're going through, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
So
so when it came to your kidney disease diagnosis, what exactly are you suffering with? Is it chronic kidney disease?
I have chronic kidney disease, yes. The strain of mine is called FSGS. The full name is focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. It's where
Uh
the
huh.
little filters in my kidneys are not they're scarred and they're not working as they should.
Yeah,
So that's what I've got.
yeah. I know quite a few kidney warriors with FSGS, and
Yeah.
you said it. You said it quite well. A lot of people struggle with saying the full definition of FSGS. You've
Good. Yeah, yeah.
you've probably said it a many times, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've said it a million times in work. We've got a good program. I work for Amazon. I know they're an American company, but I work for Amazon here in the UK,
Uh
and
huh.
they've got a good occupational health team in place who look after people with chronic conditions and illnesses.
Yeah.
So I've had to explain my symptoms to the doctors and the nurses there with the team, and they've
Yeah.
heard of it before. They know everything about it. So I mean, it's been brilliant with all fairness through work. They've been very understanding. They've looked after me very well. So yeah, I've had to explain myself to a lot of different managers, senior managers, and everything else. So this is how I know the how to pronounce what the condition is. It is a complicated one, but yeah, it's been a long journey so far.
Absolutely. How many years have you been struggling with FSGS?
6 years now. It's actually 6 years yesterday when I was first diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. So
Yeah. And you're on your TikTok channel. It says that you're currently at stage 4, and you're not yet currently on dialysis, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm actually stage 3A again now.
Okay.
I need to update my profile actually. I haven't been on it properly for a couple of days. What it was, I had nephrotic syndrome as well, where you urinate out your protein, and it
Yeah.
lowers your kidney function and increases your creatinine levels.
Yeah.
So I've actually beaten nephrotic syndrome, and my kidney function has raised itself back up by maybe 15 or 20 points, which is really good news.
Awesome. And in what ways are are you able to help that? Are you following a certain diet, or how are you able to help your kidney function?
It was basically advice from my specialist, my nephrologist. Um, it was water, exercise, and healthy diet. Basically, cutting out salt and processed foods, eating more fruit and fibers, and water is absolutely key. Absolutely key. I will never argue on that aspect. Water is absolutely key. Cutting out sodas, cutting out beer. Um, I initially smoked as well until I got my diagnosis. I cut that out too. So, I've cut out all the major things which can, drop your kidney function levels, and hopefully they can, hopefully bring them back up on level. I mean, I got an exercise regime. I try to walk 10,000 steps a day, which is easy in work because, as I said, I work for Amazon and there's a lot of walking involved.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I've got everything strictly in place, and the fruit and vegetables is quite a main part of it as well. And eating healthy food as opposed to eating burgers and pizzas and all that type of nonsense.
Yeah, before I went into kidney failure, that was my diet, was a cheeseburger and pizza. So if you cut me open, a pizza or a cheeseburger was going to come out somewhere. But then
Nice.
after kidney failure, I immediately in the hospital knew I had to make some changes,
Yeah.
or I wasn't going to survive. And so I went on the renal diet, and I started following it very strictly. I gave up cold turkey. I gave up cheese, milk. I started eating a lot of protein. Of course, when you're battling kidney disease, they want you to lay off the protein. But then once you hit kidney failure, then they tell you got to have protein. So I started eating some proteins then to kind of help with the because when your kidneys your body doesn't like produce enough for your muscle mass and things like that, and your muscles begin to break down. So you need the protein to kind of sustain you. And so I started eating like eggs in the morning for breakfast instead of a bunch of junk. And I started eating like grilled chicken and veggies. You had already mentioned veggies, and like steamed rice, things like that. So I ate a lot of stuff like that. I actually ate the same meal for many years, or like for like many months, actually, for almost like a year. I ate like the same meal, literally. But it worked because my labs were like really excellent during my time on dialysis. So, so what is it like over there in Wales when you go on like let's say you go on dialysis? I'm sure maybe you know of some people over there that are possibly on dialysis. What is it like over there? Is are the dialysis sort of set up as like little centers, or do you go in hospital, or how does that work?
It's hospital. It is. There's specialist hospitals which carry the dialysis equipment.
Hmm.
There could be maybe 4 or 5 hospitals clustered around one or two big cities, and
Hmm.
they tend to have dialysis specialized units within the hospital. Um, I've never actually been to a dialysis center. I mean, my hospital is where I go for my nephrology appointments. They are within within the unit, but it's sectioned off. You basically go in and you speak to your specialist and take your bloods and stuff. So it's completely separated. So I have no idea what the setup is like within the hospital. I have no idea.
Yeah. Also, I was wondering as well, like, because over here, insurance can be a headache, a major headache, and we have like, there's Medicare, there's Medicaid, there's private insurance, so there's just all kind of different ways that you could be covered, and different sections, and it can be quite confusing. It can be quite hectic at times. So I was wondering how was it over there? Is it an easy system, or is it a difficult system? And are you guys covered over there? How does it work over there in Wales?
Well, we actually have something that not many countries in the entire world have. We have free healthcare.
Okay.
Everything is free. Everything is free. So our prescriptions are free in Wales. Our treatment is free. Appointments are free. I mean, there can be long waiting times to see certain doc specialists or whatever, but everything is free. So I mean, if I was, for instance, needing dialysis,
Hmm.
I would basically be put straight through as obviously an emergency sort of thing, because there are people who are on it every day, as you're aware of. I mean, what is it, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, whatever they're on. They just go straight in and have their dialysis done there and then. The it's called the National Health System, the NHS, but it's all free. We pay for it through um, taxation from our wages, but anything then you don't have to pay extra on top for. So that's how it works in the UK. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it sounds brilliant. And so I kind of wish that maybe we would catch on to that one and adapt to that as well. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe one day we'll get there. We'll see over here in the states, but not yet, not yet. So we'll see though. So, but as far as like so like when you guys get diagnosed, and maybe you know this and maybe you don't, but like when you get diagnosed, do they immediately sign you up to get ready for like an evaluation to be on the transplant list, or do they wait until you're transplant ready, or until you need a transplant? Do they automatically just go ahead and start that process?
There is a waiting list for a transplant. Yeah, there is a waiting list. They give you pre-assessments and everything first beforehand, as opposed to just saying, yeah, okay, you're ready. I mean, they wait for you to get to a certain level of kidney function before they actually put you forward for it. But aside from that, I'm not entirely certain the whole process, but that's the only section I know how that works.
Yeah, and the wait time over there for a transplant, because over here in the states, as you know, depending upon your blood type and things like that, the wait time can be quite long. For depending upon which blood type you have and things like that. What are the wait times over there for, let's say, maybe a O type kidney, or things like that? Because over here, an O type kidney, depending upon which state you're in. It could be quite lengthy. 6 to 8 years was what I was told here in Texas.
Wow, that's a long time. I'm not certain. I think they try and find a living donor first. Family members, friends. They do ask people to go and get checked out for compatibility. So, especially if you've got a rare blood type, I suppose that would be the easiest way to get a kidney transplant, would be from a living donor. But I don't really know the waiting times, unfortunately. I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah. No, that's smart though, to start with family first, and I think that's where you should start whenever you're searching for a donor. Is start with your family first. It is a tough question. I mean, in the day and hour we live in, it's hard enough to even ask for a dollar for somebody,
Yeah,
but much less a kidney. But I think that's where you should start, is with your family first, and then maybe second your friends. Um, I was direct donated to by a family that their son had passed away, and
okay,
so yeah, so when he had passed, they called me and they said, "Hey, my brother's passing away, and we'd like to direct donate you the kidney." And they lived in another state, and so they flew that kidney by airplane to Texas from Kentucky, which was incredible. And here I am a year and a half later, and I'm doing well. So
that's
uh,
brilliant. That's brilliant.
it was an amazing gift. I mean, it was just that's the only way I could say it. It was an amazing gift of love. So So that's the only way I can explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Darren, I see you on TikTok, man. You're making all these great TikToks, advocating for kidney disease and kidney warriors. You got quite a strong following over there. For those of you that are watching, are going to watch this later on, a lot of people come by and watch the video at a later time. You can go check out Darren at TikTok Kidney Warrior over there at TikTok. And he's got a lot of educational different videos that he's doing. But Darren, why are you doing that, and why is it important to you?
As I said at the beginning of the show, Jonathan, there's no awareness for kidney disease. There's very little. Unless you know what you're looking for on the internet, you don't tend to know a lot about it. So, um, first what I did when I found out I had it, I wrote a letter to my local government member, and he was appalled, quite frankly, at my story that there wasn't enough awareness. So he's lobbied himself now to the Parliament about getting some awareness out there. So what they're doing, this was the first part.
Hmm.
My local government in Wales, they're looking at making some awareness available for people in need, which is good. That's a good start.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, that's brilliant. That's great news. And then, it carried on, and I still hadn't heard anything. So I wrote again, and he said, oh, they're trying to put some groundworks in with the government, funding, etc. And I thought, "Oh, it's just not enough. It doesn't seem to be happening quickly enough for me." So I took to TikTok and thought, why not raise awareness of something that, as we well know, the facts and statistics is what, 10% or 11% of the entire world with kidney disease. What's that,
Right.
about 800 million people around the world? TikTok is massive. It's got 2 billion users around the world, I think, something along those lines. And why not share the stories that I've gathered from my experiences, people to get diagnosis or to change their diet, to change their lifestyle. So I wanted people to, if they were struggling, come and talk, speak out, make a comment, send me a message. The symptoms are all varied for lots of people, and some people were unaware that that could be kidney disease or even any other kind of serious illness. It's good to talk to somebody in case of, is this serious or is this not serious? It might not even be kidney disease. It could be heart failure, liver failure. It could be diabetes. It could be asthma. It could be anything. But it gives a platform to people to speak out and let them know what they're thinking. That's the way I thought of the entire thing. That was why I wanted to, branch out into the wider world and spread the message of chronic illness, not just kidney disease, but everything in general, really. I know I'm focused mainly on kidney disease because I suffer with it, obviously. But, there's a massive, massive amount of people with chronic illnesses who have no voice. They're too scared to speak out, or, they can do it anonymously to me on TikTok, or they can do it, there's YouTube channels like yourself. You've got, people on Instagram, you've got people on Facebook, you've got groups and associations, and, sometimes they're not widely known about. So that's my reasoning, to spread the word, properly spread the word.
Well, that's amazing, Darren. I first of all, I want to applaud you for that. I think it's incredible what you're doing. I think it's awesome, and I think we need a whole lot more people like me and you to spread awareness. But I just want to say, man, I think what you're doing is definitely incredible, and I want to give you a pat on the back because I think that what you're doing is very much needed. And I wish there would have been more. I wish there would have been someone like you that I would have came across whenever I was going through what I went through, because uh, when you find out you're in kidney failure, especially in an emergency situation, it's an eyes wide open. I mean, it's like being hit by a truck, literally. Especially when you don't have any education on it. It's quite scary. It is, and you need as much support as possible. So, let's talk about support. So, right now, as you say you're stage 3 kidney warrior, but who are some of the people right now in your life that give you support?
Um, to be fair, I've done a lot on my own now. I mean, I'm married still, but we separated now. My ex-wife did give me a lot of support on her family as well.
Sure.
And obviously, I've still got my mother alive. I speak to my mother frequently and my brother. Um, I've got a lot of friends as well, good
Hmm.
friends who I speak to. And I've got my team. My team are brilliant. Within my hospital, they're amazing. My team are amazing. My doctor's on call for me every for 24/7, basically.
Hmm.
He has got many patients as well, and if not him, one of his staff. So my team are amazing. I got to be honest, absolutely amazing. Anything I need, I pick the phone up and speak to somebody, and they answer my question within minutes, basically, which is unbelievable. It's difficult.
Sure.
It's difficult, being in that situation. I mean, these guys are paid enough money, obviously, but it's their job, and they care as well, which is good. They care. They really do care, which it's a lot for me. The fact that they care. Sometimes you can get fobbed off. Some doctors are like out of hours, and they're like, "No, I'm not really interested. It's not my job at the moment when I'm on vacation or whatever." But these guys, my team, they're unbelievable. They really are. They are class. They are world class. Absolutely world.
Yeah. No, that's incredible, man. You need, when you're dealing with like medical staff and people like that, you definitely want to have some people that you can be comfortable with and that you really feel like you're being supported with a medical team. I feel that way about my transplant team. I have great support with them. So um, if you walk into a doctor's office and you don't feel connected, you're not going to be open to kind of sharing with them or talking with them, especially if they're one of the type that uh, don't give you that feeling like they want to give you time or day. So, so I guess you agree with me on that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I've got
Yeah,
a lovely story about my doctor actually.
sure, share it.
I was on a family dinner one evening with my wife at the time and her sister and her family. My sister-in-law looks after two disabled children. They live with her permanently, and they're lovely boys. They've had a tough upbringing. Excuse me, a tough upbringing. They're autistic.
Yeah,
They find difficult to interact and everything. We were having dinner in a Pizza Hut, funnily enough, quite local to where I am now. We were there eating our pizza, and my doctor walked in, and I turned around and I was like, "Oh, my doctor's there." So I got up and I went to shake his hand and I asked him, "How are you?" and everything. And he was like, "Oh, wow, I hadn't seen you outside of like the workplace setting before, but it's nice to see you." He said hello to everyone, and so we had a little conversation for a couple of minutes, and I said, "Right, I'll leave you get on with your dinner. You carry on, eat with your family, and it's nice to see you." 5 minutes later, a waitress is bringing over a tray of drinks. I'm like, "We haven't ordered drinks." And she turned around and she said, "Oh, that gentleman there has ordered you all a drink." So I turned around and it was my doctor, and he'd ordered us all drinks. So it was really nice. That special touch. It was brilliant.
yeah, that is beautiful. That really is. That's awesome, man. That definitely made you feel give you that warm spot in your heart for that
Yeah,
doctor.
yeah.
So So, Darren, why is it important for kidney warriors to stay engaged with their medical team? Why do you think it's important for us to stay engaged and talk with our medical team about what we have going on?
Well, the mental health aspect is one of the big ones, I think, because it's a difficult thing to deal with. There's a lot of symptoms, there's a lot of problems which can occur and do occur on a daily basis. Sometimes they get on top of you, and it's nice to speak to someone who knows what they're talking about to
Hmm.
start with. And if you've got a problem, something new could arise. "Oh, doctor, this is happening or that's happening," and it's nice when they give you, "Oh, have you tried this? Have you tried that?" Something, a bit of advice. It makes you feel a little better. You're being looked after. It's good when you've got a problem with your medication and they let you know, "Oh, hang on, maybe we need to change this or maybe we need to change that." And it does make you feel good. I absolutely, as I said, my team are brilliant. Anything. So I've been fortunate that I haven't suffered a great deal with mental health during this. I've
Hmm.
basically just pulled myself off the ground and got on with it. This is what I needed to do sometimes, because of my son. I don't want to see me suffer. I want him to see me being happy and healthy as possible, as much as possible. So he doesn't really understand that I'm not very well. I can't, I do get days when I'm down. So, I'm lucky that I haven't suffered with my mental health, but I know other people do. So I think that connection with the team is important to maintain. You're just somebody to talk to sometimes, just somebody to talk to. That maintenance of communication is very key to me. So, yes, that's how I'd say it's important to keep connected with your doctors and team.
I totally agree. The mental health aspect is huge right now, and a lot of people are coming out saying, hey, I've got an issue, and it's okay. It's okay. We definitely need people to talk about it, and I think it plays a huge part in kidney disease. That a lot of kidney disease patients actually suffer with depression and anxiety and things like that, and it's okay to admit it and talk about it because there is help for you. And it's definitely, I mean, I faced depression when I was in doing dialysis. It was tough, man. I mean, dialysis is not an easy lifestyle, but if we don't talk about it, no one's going to know. If we keep it inside, no one's going to know. So it's important for us to talk about it. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Darren, where can people find you at on social media other than TikTok? What accounts are you advocating on other than TikTok?
I do have several accounts. They're not very popular at the moment. I just tend to post my TikTok videos onto the other ones. I haven't managed to branch my wings out, properly yet. I've got a little group going on Facebook, kidney disease with TTK Warrior. We're at
Okay.
around 200 or so members at the moment, which is nice. It's a nice community to have for
Okay.
questions and answers and just sharing experiences. I'm
Uh-huh.
also on Instagram as well on the same name, TTK Warrior, and YouTube as well, TTK Warrior. Exactly the same, but they're quite small accounts. Instagram 200 maybe followers, 200 maybe, yeah. And I think YouTube is my worst one, unfortunately. I think I've got 12 subscribers, which it's the way it goes sometimes. It's not as popular as others with some people. So there we
Yeah.
go.
Well, it's not about how many. It's just the fact that you're doing it, and then once people find out where you're at, then they can go and follow you. And so I'm definitely going to be. I'm already following you on Instagram, but I wasn't sure about the YouTube and the Facebook group. So I'm gonna go over and check you out over there, and definitely give you a like and a follow.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you.
No, no problem, no problem. But hey, man, again, Darren, man, it's been an incredible interview. Lots of information shared. Um, for the warriors out there that maybe just be diagnosed with kidney disease, and maybe somebody out there that's facing dialysis, maybe they're on dialysis, or maybe they're just they're waiting on a kidney donor, things like that. Our show is based around spreading hope, not just awareness for kidney disease, but we like to give a message of hope to those out there. So, any words of hope or encouragement that you have for anyone out there that's maybe been recently diagnosed?
Yes, it's not the end of the world. That's one thing I'll have to say. It's not the end of the world. There are people out there, doctors, nurses, specialists, advocates, who know a lot about the condition. They know a lot about the diagnosis. They know a lot about the medication, the treatments, the exercise plans, the diets. There's people out there who can help. A lot of people out there who can help. If you're struggling, speak to somebody. That's one thing I can have to say. Speak to somebody. There's a lot of people who are willing to listen. The doctors are very knowledgeable. They've been dealing with kidney disease for many years. They know their game. They know their craft. They know their trade. They know everything they should know. Um, you can still live a normal life with kidney disease. There are aspects sometimes which get you down, but when you fight back, you can win. Simple as that. I mean, I've had a win. I've beaten nephrotic syndrome. My kidney function has increased. That was due to my healthy lifestyle changes, and it's made me feel not invincible, but I feel a lot stronger than what I did when I was first diagnosed. So please don't lose hope. There's a lot of help out there for people who need it. It's sometimes just looking in the right places, but obviously with Jonathan's channel, my channel, other people around the world who are doing the same thing. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of people to speak to and a lot of experience that, that can push you in the right direction, give you advice, give you help. That's what I'll say. Just don't lose hope. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't.
I definitely agree with you, and I think that's awesome, man. I mean, we have to encourage others, and that's a great some great words of hope and wisdom there. And really appreciate you, man, doing the show today. I appreciate you sharing your story with us. It's been an incredible interview. Lots of great information shared, and our goal is that someone would come across this video and feel inspired to continue in the journey and continue fighting. And I think what you've shared right there was awesome. So definitely appreciate you sharing that with us, and appreciate you doing the interview. I definitely would love to have you back on at some other point to have you
Brilliant.
come on, maybe as a
Yeah.
co-host sometime.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's incredible. So, guys, listen, if you're not already following Darren, go check him out on TikTok at TikTok Kidney Warrior, and he's doing some incredible things with his videos. I should have thrown up a video. I probably could have downloaded one and thrown up a video during this to kind of give people an idea, um, but I think people are getting the point of where to go and check you out. So, any shout outs you want to give to anybody before we end the show?
Um, I don't think my son is watching, so I don't think I'll make a hello to my son. I still say it, and just in case he gets to watch this back at one point one day. Hi, Thomas. Daddy loves you. And to my followers as well on TikTok, those guys who've been loyal from the start. Thank you for your support, everyone. Thank you for your support. It's been an amazing journey on TikTok so far. It's been 8 or 9 months now, close to 60,000 followers, nearly 30 million views. It's been incredible. Thank you so much for everyone who supported me over the period of time that I've been going for. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that is amazing. I mean, that's a great response. You're reaching a lot of people. I seen one video, what, like 5 million views over there.
Yeah, 5 million. Yeah, unbelievable numbers. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It was like, wow, this is really, really big.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's incredible. That is incredible. Well, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing great things, Darren. And we really appreciate you coming on the show. Hey guys, really appreciate everybody for coming on today and watching this video. We're actually live right now on TikTok as well. You can follow us as well at Hope with Jonathan over there on TikTok. And we don't have as many viewers as Darren or as many followers, but we may get there one day. Maybe we'll drop in the algorithm and get a little more popular, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
Fingers
crossed.
crossed. Fingers crossed. But hey, guys, if you haven't already, check this out over at hopewithjonathan.com. We would definitely appreciate it. You can check us out over there, hopewithjonathan.com. As you guys can see, we share stories of hope just like this one. And we've had an incredible time with our friend Darren here, the TikTok Kidney Warrior. It's been an incredible interview. We really appreciate all your support. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We would definitely appreciate it. It would help us continue to share our message with other people and get this out there to the masses. And really want to say a huge thank you to my friend in Toronto, Canada, my friend Kyle. He'd like to shout out Jonathan. So shout out to Kyle. He's a really cool guy over on TikTok. He's got an account as well, Kidney Warrior Merch. I believe it's KWM over there, but you can check him out as well. But hey, guys, you guys stay safe out there. Remember to take care of your kidneys and definitely stay safe during this time of COVID. And you guys take care. We really appreciate all your support. Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.